No, just kidding. Welcome back, guys.
Yeah, buddy.
Well, Luke's in a bad mood, so we got to get him out of it.
Welcome back. I was ready for that. Not a yeah, buddy.
I wish you guys could see the before.
Maybe we just need to. Well, it is recorded.
Because
it is.
We go at it, and then when the camera, we're back into it.
It's just like we're actually actors.
We're in action.
I think we are actually actors.
But I like it. This is our what? 39th episode.
We're almost to
Let's
40.
tap. Let's clap it up for that.
I was kind of wanting to clap 40. But,
40?
But
We're close. We're not there.
Yeah,
Okay, no, don't clap. We're not clapping.
What?
Also, guys, by the way, it's really sunny outside, so I'm wearing shades.
Yeah,
as you can see with the cameras, we're outside. So
No, it's almost 4th of July. I'm in the mood.
You feeling that today?
I'm feeling it.
You got a vibe.
this is our 4th of July episode.
This is our 4th of July episode.
Yeah.
Appreciate all the troops.
Yeah.
Yes,
Appreciate
absolutely.
America.
Yeah, freedom.
Freedom.
It's a big holiday.
It is a big holiday.
It allows us to do everything that we do every day.
Yep.
So
Enjoy it. Drink safely, responsibly.
don't blow up any fingers.
Don't blow up any fingers. Hang out by the pool.
Hey, have you seen some of those videos though, low key, where like where it's a mortar and the mortar doesn't go up and then it just like and then they have all the fireworks sitting in one spot and then they all start going on.
I got a story for the end.
Yeah.
Unless we want to say it now since we're already talking.
Let's talk about it.
Okay.
Go ahead.
So my brother's an ER doctor, right?
Yeah.
So he tells me he always loves working 4th of July because it's the crazy people, right?
That's messed up. He wants to see them fingers.
Yeah. Arms off.
You'll see. You'll hear. 2 years ago is his first time working 4th of July. And this guy came in and he had 4 fingers in one hand that he was holding and then 2 in the other.
Whoa.
So
wait.
4 fingers were off that was in his palm.
It was in his hand?
They were in like a little baggie in his
That's
hand.
not funny, but it's funny. But
It's
go
funny.
ahead.
It's funny. It's funny because the way I end the story, you're gonna laugh. Anyways,
His little fingers are in the baggie. Like,
This
hey,
dude-
can you reattach these for me?
this
Whoa.
dude made a sparkler bomb in his garage,
Okay.
and he went to go light it. No alcohol involved, by the way.
I bet it
In
wasn't.
this, and he went to go light it, and the fuse didn't detonate,
Okay.
so it was just sitting there.
He
so
picks it back up.
he picked it back up, took it in his garage,
Yeah.
tried to put another fuse in it, didn't work because he lit it again, still didn't go. So he got mad, so he went inside and grabbed a fork and decided to stab it and see if it would blow up. When he stabbed it, he executed it, and it blew up, and it blew his fingers off.
Wow. Yeah. Be safe.
And so he went into
People
the
are
ER.
just not smart.
I
I'm
know.
sorry, but that's just
And then my
not-
brother said, yeah, no, your fingers will never work again. I can reattach them. They ain't going to work.
Yeah.
That sucks.
So my grandpa didn't have his 4 fingers on his. It was literally just a thumb, and then these were nubs.
Really?
And he would always like have his little hand like this in
one
his
hand in
pocket.
the
But yeah, no, he was working on the farm when he was 18, and my dad knows what it is, but it was some machine, and I think it was like, it would you put hay or corn or something like it, and it would essentially strip the corn pieces out.
Oh, nice.
And it had blades on the inside of the machine. But a lot of times it would get caught up by the corn or the stalk or whatever, and it would get jammed up. Well, what you're supposed to do, you're supposed to turn those blades off, shut them down. He didn't. He just reached in there and tried to unjam it, and he did, and then boom, his arm got stuck in it. Just was chewing up at his fingers. And so it was just chewing the fingers, and he was screaming. And the farmer from about, I think it was a mile and a half away, heard him screaming and got in his truck and came to the farm and shut down the blades and turned it off, pulled them out. And essentially what it done, and it had ripped all of his skin on his fingers off. So his fingers were still attached, but his skin was stripped.
Oh.
So they had
So
to
it's
like
just bone.
Yeah, just bone. So they rushed him to the hospital. They took skin from I don't know what part of his body, and they tried to reattach it, but then his fingers went gangrene, and they just like, hey, we need to chop these things off.
Sounds like
So-
a Halloween movie.
Yeah, so that happened to my grandpa when he was 18. So he's R.I.P.
When did he not have fingers? Like since
Since he was 18.
Oh, so like literally didn't work. No, I'm saying like because he said he put skin back on it, so I didn't know if they worked for a while.
No, it was like they put the skin back on and it went gangrene and everything.
I don't know why he's laughing.
Within 2 weeks. So they're like, hey, we need to chop your fingers off
That was not a stupid question.
in order to save your hand.
No question. That's a stupid question.
But
Yeah,
yeah,
but you were laughing.
Literally, it was just like nubs. It was just like his knuckles.
I'm really sorry to hear that.
It was
But
just
Marquan, shut your mouth.
Yeah.
I'm not laughing.
You're laughing. Anyways, here's what we're talking about. We're talking about Howler Head today.
How the heck did we get on that? Talking about freaking sparkler bombs. Sparkler bombs.
Howler Head.
Our listeners are like, what
is going on?
Yeah, that was a tangent.
But you guys know we go on these tangents all the time.
We do.
And we have the wonderful Victoria again today.
Yes,
Yes,
we
she's
do.
back.
Shout
She's
out
blessed
D.
us with her presence again.
Rods is kicked off.
Yeah, he's gone forever. Aaron Hernandez.
No, he's alive.
Yeah,
he's alive.
He's alive.
He's alive. He's just not
Luke.
working. He doesn't do the pod anymore. That sounded bad.
Man.
Howler Head.
Sorry, Rods. I know you're gonna be watching too.
He's gonna be editing this like.
Yeah,
Damn.
we love you, Rods.
Damn.
For sure. Let's get into the bottle.
Most of y'all probably know.
the bottle.
Let's do it.
You don't know
baby.
which one it is.
Yeah, I
Let's
do.
do it.
$100.
Let's see. That's 100.
What's in
That's
Oh, I didn't shake on it. You,
Come on,
that's a down though. All right, fine.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
What we got, Talbot?
Howler Head,
Okay.
monkey spirit.
Okay.
So, as most of y'all
What's
know,
the proof? 80 proof.
let me get into this. As most of y'all probably know, this is in partnership with UFC and Dana White.
Oh. Cool.
I didn't know that.
I didn't
didn't?
either.
Yeah, this is
That's a new fact.
Dana White doesn't make this, but he is a very proud sponsor of this. He loves this.
He's an investor.
Yeah,
He invests heavily into Howler Head.
heavily. So I've never had it,
Okay.
and it's a banana whiskey.
Banana whiskey.
I shouldn't
know
have
if I
told you.
like that.
I shouldn't have told you that before.
You shouldn't have said
I'm,
nothing.
I'm
You
gonna
should've
go
left
with
it.
banana. In there. Give it to me.
Anyways, 40% alcohol volume, so 80 proof. Yes, you are right, sir.
80 proof. Okay.
Wow.
Gonna open
This
it
is
up.
the time that he takes a little bit longer for the plastic to get
This
off.
is our. We never had I guess
yeah,
peanut butter.
screwball.
Peanut butter. We had peanut butter.
That was with Jared.
That was with Jared. Shout
Jared
out
actually
Jared.
tried that.
Yeah.
He did. He didn't like it. I don't think. He said it was okay.
He doesn't really like whiskey, period.
But this is our kind of.
Oh, that was good.
You guys like
That was good.
That was pretty nice.
I liked that a lot. Yeah.
Let's see what this banana tastes like.
Wow, that smells really good.
Okay. Ice.
ASMR.
Cool. Can I
I'm
get
not-
a? Can I get a? No.
I'm not-
Oh, wow.
Okay, don't
There's
worry about
one.
it.
That's all right.
It definitely flew across the camera. They probably
Last
seen that.
time, so Talbot has broken one of our glasses
Okay,
by
seriously?
banging this into the glass, so he can't bang it anymore.
Yeah. He's just so strong.
Yeah, he's very
It's
strong.
just-
He broke
it's
our
just
glass.
Crazy.
Our custom whiskey glasses.
Yeah.
It's okay. We don't. Never mind.
Yep. Don't continue. Yeah.
Okay. Cool.
Yeah. Custom whiskey glasses.
Yeah.
We
Yeah.
appreciate all the sponsors,
Yes.
except for one.
He couldn't let it go.
Couldn't let it go.
Couldn't let it go at all.
He
All
sounds salty.
He does.
No.
Sounds pretty hurt.
Not at all.
Okay.
No, no, all right.
Living my best
Let's
life.
get into this bottle.
So,
He's living his best life. That's why he's wearing sunglasses inside.
He's
Let me
lit.
pour this.
He's
Yeah.
lit.
Give me your glass. I need to be able to. Thank you,
you,
sir.
sir.
I appreciate that.
Yeah, absolutely.
I'll make sure.
No,
I'll make
you.
sure and take care of you.
No, thank you, brother. I appreciate
You
it.
said heavy.
Yeah. Oh wow, that was.
That
heavy.
is a pretty
oh,
heavy
wow.
boy.
Yeah.
Thank
We
you.
getting turned up today, man.
I've been taking care of you since third grade. you know how it
Exactly,
is.
man. I love it.
So Did you
crap.
take a sip?
No, I did not. I do smell the
I
banana.
smell banana.
Yeah.
I do smell the banana.
I hit that perfect.
Yes, you did, sir.
All right, I have the notes.
Banana
notes.
smells good.
This just kind of seems like I don't know. We just been
So the owner of
kind of
this.
off.
Yeah.
No, it
Just-
does.
Yeah.
We need to get going.
Yeah.
Sorry, guys. We
Sorry,
have been
listeners.
off. This is very bad energy. Vic, why don't you say something?
Yeah. This is
Yell at
lame.
us.
Yeah, this is lame. I'm just sitting here like we've been talking
off.
about gangrene
We've been dry.
fingers and
We've been dry.
All right, all right.
Get it right.
We're switching this up.
Get it right. Let's go.
We're getting this right.
Let's
Yeah.
go.
So this is made by Jacob Call.
Okay.
Okay, Green River Distilling. Fun fact about Green River.
Didn't we already have another Green River?
We
whiskey?
did.
Yeah, we did.
Do we know where it's at?
Missouri.
No.
No.
Green River was Wood Hat. Was it not?
Yes, it
Are we
was.
talking about the bottle or
Oh,
Wood Hat was in Missouri?
Wood Hat, baby. Yes, it was in Missouri.
Yes. No, it's not Missouri.
Green
It's
River
Kentucky.
was Wood
It's
Hat.
Kentucky.
Okay.
Davis County, Kentucky. But
That's
where the killer
he
is.
used blue corn
From Missouri.
Correct.
Okay.
Wood Hat.
That's also where that one guy
See,
that
we're like whiskey connoisseurs at this point in time, baby. Let's
Okay.
know now.
that's also where that one killer was,
No.
if you remember.
No, are you talking about the one Mark did?
Yeah,
where he was,
No,
where he
no,
killed his
okay,
wife.
okay.
Went to prison, killed his wife.
No.
Yes, did all
And then
that.
got
back out. He was
and got
over
out of
there.
it
No.
for
I'm not talking about the
checking
whiskey we've
himself
done.
into
I'm
a
talking
mental
about
asylum.
Just-
a killer that
in the
used to
world.
put bodies in Green River.
Oh no, we don't know
no,
about
dude,
that.
Come on.
Okay,
bro.
anyways. We
don't know
Only
about
you.
that.
Why are
look
we
at
talking
that
about so many
psychopath.
scary
Because
things?
this is
you
on the
literally
topic.
bringing it up.
Hey,
No,
we're good right now.
Yeah, we're good.
Okay, let's
that
go.
smells really freaking
Smells
good.
I
banana.
will say the banana does kind of add a nice little.
All right,
vanilla,
give me another one.
vanilla. Give me that. Yeah.
Yeah.
What's up,
Okay.
baby? Okay.
What else?
Banana, vanilla.
There's got to be a stone fruit in here.
Nope.
Maybe no stone fruits.
Nope.
Any fruits? Period.
Nope.
No
Really?
fruits.
No fruits.
Well, banana.
Have we had?
But
I mean,
we
yeah.
already said that.
What else? Honey. No honey.
No honey.
Okay.
Man, that banana smells really good.
What
I keep
else?
smelling it.
There is a spice. Actually, there's three.
White spice.
Nope.
Cinnamon.
Come on now, Luke. I need you, bro. I need you.
I told you I was off today.
Come on,
Yeah,
baby.
you are off.
Yeah.
Okay, cinnamon. Just give us the rest.
Brown sugar
Oh, damn.
Peppercorn?
Got that one.
Peppercorn.
and toffee.
I wouldn't have got that. Okay, let's do it.
I'm actually really excited. I'm
I
really
am.
excited.
I want to
Let's
see
do a
what it
little
tastes like.
whiskey for the souls.
Whiskey for the souls,
Insurance
insurance
for
for
the
the wallets. Cheers.
Banana is strong.
Oh my,
It's super
that is.
How did they?
Wow, that's
How
good.
did they get that?
I
so
don't know, but
strong?
that's freaking amazing. Now I know why Dana White's a sponsor.
But
Yeah.
it is good.
He drinks this every UFC fight.
It's really good.
But maybe not drink it, but he has a bottle on it.
that is beyond sweet.
It
That's
is
beyond
super sweet.
amazing,
It
too,
is
though.
super
Yeah.
sweet. You
But it's
definitely
not.
getting the
But
banana.
it's not sweet like the one we did
Like
with Jared.
Screwball.
Screwball.
Screwball. Thank
Yeah,
you.
no.
You can still taste.
Yeah.
Well, and this is like
It
a
still
good
bites you.
Yeah,
Yes.
yeah, yeah.
It still bites. It's a good sweet. Yeah, like I don't want people to think that I'm thinking Screwball whiskey.
Yeah, no,
because
no.
I didn't really care for that.
Yeah, honestly, this isn't as thick. Screwball is thick. This actually still tastes like whiskey.
I like
Does
it.
this have blue corn in it? Blue corn whiskey.
He said something about corn. Didn't he?
Blue corn whiskey.
Remember?
You mean blue corn, like just blue corn?
Yeah, blue corn as the main corn for the whiskey.
No.
You know, corn makes whiskey.
The corn makes whiskey.
Whiskey makes my baby
Feel a little,
little
frisky.
frisky. Yeah,
Whatever
come on
they're
now.
doing over there, I don't know.
That's a song.
But they got
and water.
it. Okay. Got it.
Yeah.
So
Water
no
makes
blue corn. No
water
blue-
makes
Rain
corn.
makes corn.
Okay.
Corn makes
Makes
whiskey.
whiskey.
Whiskey makes my baby feel a little frisky.
Come on.
Okay.
Now. Yeah.
You don't know that? Come on now.
No, I don't.
Yeah. No, there's no no blue corn.
you wouldn't know that.
No blue corn.
You're probably the person that doesn't listen to country that I know. You don't listen to one country song.
I got some in the arsenal, but not that one.
Yeah.
Not at all.
What you got in the arsenal?
I don't know them off the top of my head. If that
So they're
tells
not
you-
in the arsenal.
If that tells you
They're
anything,
not in the
I will
arsenal.
say
They're
this
in the back.
Smells and tastes really good.
Yes.
it really is.
The smell's amazing.
Yeah, the smell that you just get that hint of
Oh,
banana.
yeah.
It is
Okay.
Come smell this.
It's wild.
So
Yeah,
let's not
smell
talk about. We always putting V in the Karen. Like,
We are.
yeah, this is Talbot though.
And try it.
it. Yeah. She's like, I'm good, thank you.
Didn't it smell good though? Thank you. Thank you. That's crazy.
Wow, that is
Okay,
very wild.
let's rate it.
I bet you Adrian is like this.
He might.
Adrian Hallberg?
Yeah.
Why?
Which we need to get back on the pod again.
Yeah, let's do that. He was
Well,
one of our
he
first.
lives in- He lives in
First guest.
freaking
It's all right.
Idaho.
He's in Lehigh, Utah. He's all right.
Utah. Maybe we just go out there and film an episode. Ooh. In the
Idea.
mountains, up in the mountains.
They got High Mountain West out there.
Yeah, we didn't like that one.
I know. but they've got multiple little brands
That's
of
true,
it.
that's true.
So it's kind of like
We need to do a
Basil
tequila
Hayden.
so Vic will drink.
Okay.
Yeah.
We're going to do that. And we're going to talk about that too.
What are you gonna rate this?
Now I
one?
want to rate. There we go. Thank you.
Yeah, go ahead.
Brought me back in. You brought me back in.
Brought-
I'm gonna give
brought
it
it back
about a. I'm gonna give it about an 8, 8.5. I like it. It smells good.
Okay, I'm sick of you doing this 8 to 8.5. There's so many 8 point whatever in between there. Give me a 8 point something.
Like an 8.5 is high, but 8.1 is good, but it's not high.
Right. Like
You
you,
know what I
can't
mean?
say
Like-
8 to 8.5.
Yeah, that's just kind of
It's not
say-
a 9.
That's like saying you got
It's not
an
as
80
high as a
or an
9.
85.
yeah.
It's
That's
not
a
as
big
high as a
difference
9.
on the grade. You
That's
want
a
a
big
B minus or you want a
Hey.
B?
Like I said, it's not a 9.
Okay, but neither is 8.5.
Okay, correct. Because it's not enough to get a 9.
But was it good
But-
enough
So
for
I'm-
a B or is this a B minus?
No.
No, yeah, that's 100% facts.
Okay, here we go.
So what is it?
Now we're. I'm gonna go with an 8.5. I like it.
Okay,
It tastes good.
8.5,
It smells good. It
8.5.
tastes good.
Luke?
8.
8 in general?
Yeah.
All right.
8 flat.
I'm giving this an 8.3.
Yeah. So there's our average. 8.3.
Okay, like, dude, what? Okay,
That's better than
got it.
8 to 8.5.
I'm gonna give it an 8.3. Like, okay, fantastic. You
That's
might as well
way
give it an
better than
8.5.
I'm gonna
You
give
might
it
as
an
well give it
8 to
an 8.5.
8.5.
You might as well give it an 8.5.
No, because
Yeah.
that's a 8.3 is a
What's
B
the
minus.
8.3?
B minus.
Shut up, Talbot. Come on.
B minus.
Let's go.
Actually, 8.3 is a B.
It's a regular B.
That's a regular B.
A regular B.
B minus is 80 to 82 beast. That is funny.
Shut
I
up.
gotta give that.
Shut up.
Alrighty then.
That's a B minus. He was so
It's
confident.
been a minute since I've been out of school. Damn. And I never got those grades.
That's okay. That's okay.
I only got A's.
This is a good time to stop for you to collect your thoughts and let our sponsor come in.
Yeah.
We've talked about earlier this
We're gonna
episode
try to redo it, but
about people blowing up their fingers and hands and things like that. So make sure you got some health insurance in place.
Yeah.
wow.
Make sure that you have a great broker
I like that.
in mind to help you with those things. We want to make sure you guys are safe and protected over the holidays. So shout out to Apollo and everything they do for us.
Appreciate
we
you
truly
big time.
appreciate you.
Thanks.
Absolutely. We want to shout out our sponsor, Apollo Insurance Group. They are one of the largest health insurance brokerages out of the Midwest. They specialize in health, life, dental, vision, a lot of the things you need in regards to insurance they have. So they typically save their clients a lot of money in regards to their premium. So if you don't have someone that's helping you or aiding you through this process or this chaotic world of health insurance, please reach out to them. They fight for you, they specialize in what they do, and they're great at their job.
Blast off.
back. Or blast off.
Whatever it is.
I
We're
like
just
that
we're just
Mark,
back.
thank you for coming in.
We always
What
go
is that?
3, 2, 1, and then
Yes.
boom, we hit it, and then I was like, blast off. Like, same.
I think
better,
they got
especially
that.
with the 4th of July.
Oh, I see what you did there.
Yeah, fireworks are
Fireworks.
blasting off.
Biggest waste of money, but it's cool.
We are back.
We are back. God, our energy sucks.
Okay. Well, what do you want to? You want to keep telling the viewers that, or you want to change your energy?
I've
Which one you want to do?
changed mine.
Okay. Well, let's continue. Let's continue with the show.
Go ahead.
You want to do that?
Yeah, go ahead.
All
Tell
right,
us what we're talking
fantastic,
about.
Yeah, what are
fantastic.
we talking
Today-
about today, Mark?
Today we are talking about the continuous education piece within your field. Why would you? Why do you want to continue to educate yourself? Why do you want to continue to personally develop yourself? Why is that important in your career? And so,
Continuing to learn rather than like
There you go.
continuing ed. There's a lot of people in fields out there that think we might be talking about continue ed, like education, CEs.
Nah.
We're not talking about that. We're talking about continuing to educate yourself and continuing to learn
Yep.
so that you're adapting and adding to your.
We could give a rip about CEs.
hey,
Hey, now,
we need that to be,
we need to stay
legit.
compliant. We care about CEs. We care about CEs, but
I don't.
Oh God. Yes, he does, and he does them every year.
I do them every year.
and
Every,
he
every
gets
other-
them done.
every other.
every other
but
year.
There you go.
I also just hate
I will
it.
say I learned a lot about annuities this last year in long-term care on my CEs.
So happy for you.
So I want to talk about again the importance of continuous learning. Why is that important? Why is that important in any field, not just health insurance?
Because the
Yeah,
field.
why is it important?
You want me to help you?
Who?
Me. You want me to help you?
Go, please.
Okay.
Speak.
The reason why that's important.
Okay.
Why is he laughing all the time?
Go.
The reason why that's important is because your field that you're in is always changing, especially for us.
That's good.
You know?
That's good.
I think
we
that's
actually-
whatever field.
I mean, yeah, for the most part,
Yeah.
but I'm saying health insurance
Yeah.
probably changes the most.
Yeah.
Well, I can't say the most, but it
Changes
seems
a
like
lot.
it. Yeah, it seems like it. And so being able to be productive and always learning the new products or whatever is changing, it's going to keep you ahead of that curve.
Yeah.
Because if not, then you get, I kind of think of it like a wave.
Yeah.
Like if you're surfing, you want to be on the wave, but if you're not, then you're sucked in and then you're spiraling. And then you're going to spiral downward, then you're going to lose money, then you're screwed.
The knowledge is key, right? The more you know about your career, your stuff, the better you'll be, and the better
And more
preparation. And confidence is key as well in that. The more you know, the more confident you'll be, and the more successful you'll be.
Then when that hard question comes over the phone, you know how to answer.
Yeah, or anything, any nuance, anything.
Yeah. No, my biggest thing on continuing ed and just nonstop learning.
Not ed, continuing learning.
Thanks, Talbot. Appreciate that. I think that you just always should continue to learn, period. I'm a firm believer that if you stop learning, you're dying. Same thing in a business. If you stop growing, you're dying.
See, that's fire.
And
I'll give you that.
and I was just had a conversation with somebody, one of our guys before this, and we were talking about, like your past, what you've done in the past does not define who you are today.
Correct.
What your current success, what you're currently doing, and your future is what's going to define you.
Correct.
So regardless of your successes, failures, whatever you've done in the past, who cares? You can't control that. But what you can control is what you do today. So why would you stop learning? Why would you stop applying? Why would you stop growing?
Because you get lazy.
Exactly. And that's how most people feel. But then they're like, well, then they live in the past. Like, the people that always live in the glory days, right? High school, and college, or whatever. It's like, who cares?
Nobody.
At the end of the day, it does not matter. But what are you doing today? How are you impacting the community? How are you impacting your colleagues? How do you continue to grow? And one of the best ways to grow is to continue to learn. And so I was just talking to him about that, and he left pretty encouraged, and because he was somewhat discouraged about where he was at, and he was like, I've spent 6 years in the industry, well, not here, but 6 years in the industry
overall.
in insurance, and I feel like 5 of those years I've wasted because I wasn't here. And I was like, yeah, but you have some learning opportunities and learning experiences that you had over those 5 years, but regardless, even though you weren't here and you weren't building your book, you weren't building something for yourself, that doesn't matter.
Right.
It doesn't matter. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Focus on what you can control, which is today and tomorrow.
There you go.
Can't control. Yes. And I said even yesterday or the last 6 months or whatever, if you've not performed the way you've wanted to perform, who gives a rip?
We had that talk today.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Last month.
Yeah.
I think go ahead.
So yeah, I just think that. I mean, don't stop learning.
I think that one of the best things that you said that we should take away from what you just said was that if you don't continue to learn, basically you die, right? If you don't continue to learn your mind, your process, everything just dies with that, right?
Yep.
You're not progressing.
Correct.
And on the other hand of that, I want to, as you continue to learn, as you continue to push yourself for personal development and things like that, what should happen is that you should really start to change your perspective on how things should be, or have a little bit more input on what do you like, or how do you think the business should go, or how do you think you should interact with clients, etc. Right? Your perspective on the business should start to change because you're fueling yourself, right? You're fueling yourself with education, with learning, and once you do that, you start to create own opinions and own thoughts and wants of your own. And so once you see that happen, that's how you know you're doing the right thing and diving deep.
I love it.
Yeah. So I think from what a lot of people do is like they say, well, I don't know what to learn. I already know my field or whatever. Well, there's always continuous stuff that you can do. There's YouTube. I just was sharing with you guys before this past Sunday, I sat there and I was watching about an hour and a half of videos just on AI and the basics of AI and how I can, prompt AI to give me what I'm looking for compared to just throwing something in there and hoping that it's going to produce the results I want. And there's essentially 6 different prompts. I was watching this guy who does essentially all things Google and ChatGPT, and essentially prompting ChatGPT in Google Bar. So Google Bar is the AI for Google.
Is that new? I haven't heard of that.
It's newer, yeah. So, but it's essentially ChatGPT, but Google's version.
Right.
And there's 6 major prompts. You need to be able to give context. You need to be able to, there's a lot of things that you can do that helps get you the results that you want out of AI. And so I was looking all this stuff up so I can do that, because a lot of people are using AI, but they're not using it the way that it should be used. They're just throwing something in there and like, all right, give me what I
Right.
But there's a right way of going about that and a wrong way, and I think 80% of the population is probably going about it the wrong way and not doing it correctly. So
100%.
for me, I just, not because I really had to, I just wanted to learn this stuff. I mean, everybody and their brother continues to talk about AI. I mean, it's got to be like the .com, you know, like back. You guys probably don't know because Talbot wasn't born yet.
Okay. Seriously, we have to throw that out there.
Diapers.
But in '99 was the .com.
Yeah.
You know,
I was actually born.
World Wide Web.
Yeah, and I was a young kid too. So I'm just messing with you. But
Well, I was
but what I'll say is that it burst because everybody and their brother was going to these cloud-based systems, and you have Oracle was the biggest proponent. They made tons and tons and tons of money from this because they were these massive data centers, and you know that's where everybody and their brother was going, storing data and having data warehouses and secured locations and a whole business plan around that. Well, that all blew up, and the .com era bubble burst in 2000, so Y2K. And I feel like right now we're on our new bubble burst because like everybody and their brother
wave
are doing AI, and it's like not everybody's going to survive that. There's no way. So I'd be curious what kind of happens in the market as the market shifts this way, or maybe there's going to be more room for this. But I have a feeling that there's going to be like a new company in the next 10 years that'll be the new Amazon, and that new company, maybe it's ChatGPT, maybe it's something I don't know, but it's all going to be relative around AI.
Sorry.
And you got your freaking alarm going on
in the middle of
Bamboo.
sorry. We're sorry, guys.
in the middle of our podcast.
Ridiculous.
So I will willing to bet a Fortune 10 company will be an AI company in the next 5 years. Well, actually, I think that already happened.
Who?
Everybody is talking about it. Why am I blanking on their name?
Because you don't know.
Why you look that up?
They're $1 trillion company now.
Well, while you look that up,
Yeah, I think it's important, and we've talked about this.
Once
on
I say
previous-
this, I'm gonna feel NVIDIA.
the video.
oh,
Never heard of 'em. But that's good.
So
Nvidia.
and sure, whatever it is, NVIDia.
Nvidia is a gaming thing. They make software and they.
Yeah.
Let me see it. Let me see the logo.
Why are they worth $1 trillion now?
Because
Do you know why? You're just saying that because I told you that.
I mean, but that is why.
Yeah.
Okay.
But yeah,
But the reason why they've grown a ton is because they have invested heavily into AI.
yeah. But here's the thing. Also, you have to understand about that company. That's probably the one company that could do that, because when you look at a computer science platform or a computer science company, NVIDIA runs all their graphics cards and pretty much every spec of the computer. So if there's any company that would be able to make an AI that's going to go completely AI, it would be a computer software company. To me, at least I think that would make the most sense. And they're a powerhouse of a computer.
Yep. And
To
they've
be honest.
invested heavily, and they've literally blown up from a stock perspective in the last 10 months.
I would
Like
be
tons and tons and
I wish you would
tons.
have told me that.
I know.
Kind of like Shiba Inu.
Luke kind of alluded to it earlier on kind of how do you learn? How do you learn every day, or how do you continue to learn and learn something different? I think it's important to figure out your learning style, right? There's different learning styles that apply to each and every one of us, right? And so that can be auditory, right? That can be, you're a visual person. You can only learn if you see it in front of you, right? Or you can only learn if it's someone actually speaking to you, right?
How do you
Literally
learn?
face to face.
They've had 200% growth in the last 12 months.
That's a
Pretty
lot.
good.
Yeah.
That's really good, actually.
What kind of learner are you?
I'm more so visual. I
Yeah.
have to see it in
Me
order to
too.
get it down. I'm not so much auditory. I have to
Or
see it.
reading? I'm a visual guy for
Yeah,
sure.
visual for sure.
Luke?
It's a good question. Probably visual along with like getting hands-on doing it.
Yeah.
Visual along with that. I'm not a big auditory guy. I get really distracted.
ADHD,
If you know me. So like you could be talking to me or something could come on my phone and I'm like,
Happens all the time.
yeah. And I get distracted really easily. So I would probably say visual. So I was the same. This is how I was in college too. I could not miss a class. I hated missing class, but I would put very minimal effort outside of class. So if I missed class, though, that would impact my grades because then I wouldn't have heard it and seen it in class. And so I was a big note taker that way, but I never really read through my notes before a test, and I never really, I don't know, I had to be there to experience it.
See, that's why I loved and I hated online because I was peak COVID era.
I hated online.
And my whole thing was I would just turn the class on and then I would play Rocket League or Call of Duty.
Yep.
All right.
See, I just had this conversation with Jason Satchel, my finance professor that we've had on the podcast.
Yeah.
And I told him that.
The representative. That's what he brought.
Yeah,
Yes,
he did. He did bring
Shout
a
out to
representative.
Jason.
Shout out.
But we were just talking about this of how higher level education has changed a ton because a bunch of it's gone online, and he hates it. He's like, the college and the universities don't even provide a classroom setting for them to be able to have all the technology pieces or a full staff to help edit their videos. He said, we have to do it all. And he's like, I'm on a Zoom. Like, people are being charged $400 a credit hour for me to get on a Zoom and teach them. It's just, he goes,
get mad.
Yeah, he's like, it's just not worth it.
No.
And so he was telling me, the changes that he would want to make in higher level education so that, you could do online, but he doesn't like, he's like, I like to see people. I like to be able to see what they're doing in class. And when they're online, you can't. It's too hard to be able to tell who's paying attention, who's not. And now with AI, he was like, everybody and their brother is using AI, and there's no way for anybody to tell what's AI driven and what's not.
You can't regulate that.
Yeah, and what he keeps telling students though is nobody gives a rip, and he didn't say rip, but he said a word close to it. Nobody gives a rip about what you have done in college or a piece of paper that you get from college. They care about what you're able to do when you get into the workforce. I'm like, yeah, that's exactly how I am. Like, I don't care what your piece of paper says or what your GPA says on a resume or anything like that. I care about how you can communicate and what skills have you actually learned that can be applied to the business world. And he's like, these students aren't learning a dang thing.
Right.
And so yeah, that's the challenge right now.
It is.
So I'm like sitting there, I'm like, yeah, we hire a lot of college students. I wonder how that,
A crap ton.
I wonder how that's going to impact them and as they enter the workforce.
Yeah.
Well, we'll be able to wean out the bad.
Yeah.
Face to face. It kind of goes back to what we were saying in our last episode. Really, it goes from not work from home, but school from home. It's a difference from being in the classroom and really having that one-on-one or peer-to-peer or type of feel. So it kind of
You just need to be his hype man.
That was good, though. He related it back to the last pod.
Yeah. So I just think as we continue to grow and as people grow, they need to do something about this. But then he was saying, he tells the students this, like, nobody cares about what you're doing in college or what your piece of paper says, but it's like, how do you communicate that to an 18 to 22-year-old so that it matters to them?
You don't.
I mean, how many times do we interview a 22-year-old? Tabby, you would know this, but Mark, how many times do we talk to a 22-year-old? They still haven't figured out life. They're like, what do I want to do? And I'm like, what have you been doing the last 4 years? Like, didn't you go to school to figure out what you wanted to do?
Yeah, to figure it out.
And they still don't have it figured out.
Nope.
Nah.
And
Because kids nowadays, they go to their party.
yeah.
I mean,
And-
I did the same thing, so I'm not going to
But it's
say it's wrong.
But it's like you got to wake up at some point.
You
in
have
time.
to.
Absolutely.
And
You have to.
yeah. So I don't know. And that's where I think this podcast comes into play with from the working from home. It's like you need to don't stop learning
Yeah.
because
can't.
you will get left behind. And I'm telling you,
100%.
like, I'm just looking at jobs now from an AI perspective. It could totally replace a ton of roles within an organization, like a ton. Like I'm just looking right now, like Jared and I are matching commission statements with policies sold, and we're using AI to essentially do all the work for us. We just have to set the content,
codes.
the content of both, and say, all right, where's our missing policies and commissions off these deals, and why are they falling off? And it can do it like that.
It's pretty sick.
Whereas in the past, it would take us hours
Manpower. Yeah.
of manual
Yeah.
checking this back office and this back office. When did it stop it? And this thing's just doing it within. It takes the time, 20 minutes to set up this CSV file and this CSV file, and make sure that you give the parameters to ChatGPT what you want done, and then boom, it takes it literally less than 30 seconds to run the report for you.
It's kind of crazy.
Yeah,
AI is sick.
it is. It is.
A
So
lot
it's
of people
like
are scared though.
you got to know how to use it.
Yeah, absolutely.
So cool.
It goes back to the main topic, continuing to learn. And again, technology was a big one. Check out our previous episodes on technology and how that's evolving. And so that's a big part of continuing to learn. Everything's on the web. Everything's on the internet. Everything's virtual. Yep. And so that's the way that the world is moving. So unfortunately, that's where you're going to have to retrieve your information. And so make sure that, as technology grows, we grow with it, right? It's kind of like our grandparents, right? They don't care about it. They're like they get upset about it. And so I don't know. I see you look at him, but I'm lost.
He's on our pod.
No, I am. I literally am. I was getting ready to do something.
But it comes full circle. So what Luke said is absolutely 100% correct. What you got, Talbot?
I was going to say I appreciate, because I was actually looking back the other day.
Yeah.
Because I wanted to check our stats.
Yeah.
On our podcast. It's completely off topic, by the way.
We're done anyway.
We're wrapping up the podcast.
We are wrapping up.
I wanted to say shout out, and I appreciate all the love and support we have gotten thus far. It's blown up, and I didn't think we were really going to get to this point, to be honest. Yep. But episode 24 has 15,000 views.
Wow.
That's a lot.
And then episode 25 has 9.8 thousand.
Okay.
So I just want to say I appreciate y'all, because that's sick.
Yes.
And it was kind of cool because episode 20, what did I say? 15,000?
Yes.
20, whatever.
25 had 9,800 views, I think you said.
24.
Yeah.
So 24 had 15,000.
Yeah.
That was the one with my coach. And he was like, wow, that's pretty cool.
Yeah, that's pretty
dope.
Yeah.
That was a cool episode. But
that and the comments too. We get
cool.
We get comments a lot too. There was somebody that I interviewed that I told about our podcast, and they went on there and commented recently. Shout out Carly. That's who it was.
Shout out Carly.
Out of
Napa Valley.
No, she was Florida. Fort Lauderdale. She was north of Fort Lauderdale.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So,
but shout out to all you guys that watch, listen, comment, subscribe.
We need to have more ideas on things and topics that you want to talk about. We have a list, but I would love to hear from the listeners what they want to hear.
Yeah.
We need to get to 5,000 subs. I'm trying to give away this Louis Vuitton wallet.
Yeah.
I want to provide for you guys. Well,
Yeah.
Luke wants to, but
Yeah.
I'm here to help support.
How many subs are we? We're at over 3,000. I know
3,200, I think.
that. Okay. Well, if you subscribe, we are close. So we're 1,800.
3,100.
Okay, 3,100 subscribers. We're trying to get to 5,000 to give away to have our first giveaway or big giveaway, and then we have another
10K.
big giveaway at 10K.
I mean, we're talking 2 bands.
Yeah.
Or
Louis V handbag.
Louis V duffel.
Yeah.
Duffel bag.
Yeah. And
I
they're
actually
nice.
just-
I've got
I was
one.
gonna
They're
say,
nice.
actually, mine's coming in soon, so I'll bring it in. I'll show you guys. But
Maybe we'll just give away yours. It's new.
you're gonna pay for it.
Man, you and your shades. I will say that's kind of wild.
Yeah, he's
You're
kinda
wearing
wild.
shades on.
He said-
You
He set
ate
the
an
tone.
entire
He set the
Chipotle
tone.
burrito.
I will
Okay,
say,
he
I
did
went,
do that.
I went back and I listened to that pod. I finished it pretty quick.
You did.
Yeah, it was.
And now you're saying I'm crazy because I'm wearing shades.
No, both of you are. Next time I'm gonna come in pajamas or something like that. You know what I'm saying?
Talk about no swag.
Yeah, that's what I'm
Should
gonna
we
do.
add food to this though?
No, I think we should.
I don't think so.
Like-
Comment down below if we should add food. That's just more that we can put on. Never mind. Yeah, let's add food. No, but seriously, we've been debating when it cools off a little bit.
Yeah.
We might do an outdoor video or stream.
Yeah.
We might go live on Twitch. Who would watch us on Twitch? I mean,
I don't even know. I don't have a Twitch.
I don't know where it starts, where it begins.
I got you.
V, do you have a Twitch? No. Do
I
you
got
know what
you.
Twitch is? Okay.
I got you. We can do Twitch.
It's a little gaming thing.
No,
That's
it's
all I
not. It
know.
doesn't have to be gamers. It does not have
You're
to
a
be
little
gaming.
gamer.
It's a streamer platform.
You know what's crazy?
Okay, we
Let me
can't
spit
get
some
into the
facts.
weeds.
No,
We cannot get
He's
into the
gonna
weeds. We're
piss
gonna
me
wrap
off.
this up.
Listen.
We're gonna wrap this up. We appreciate you guys. We're gonna do one last toast before we get out of here.
Whiskey for the souls,
insurance for the wallets.
Cheers, guys.
Until next
Appreciate it.
time. Love you. Appreciate you.